Moani, thank you. Well, many parents are making big mistakes when it comes to using car seats for their keiki. A survey by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration found that 20% of parents admitted that they do not read instruction manuals for installing safety seats. And therefore, it's no surprise that 8 out of 10 child car seats inspected do not pass the test. So what do you need to know to properly pass the test? Well, Jill Tausaka, she's a child passenger safety technician. She's joining us this morning to give us a few tips. Good morning, Jill, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So we're going to start in the back of the car, and we're going to talk about the tether, because this is an important device that parents can use to make their child's safety seat a lot safer, right?
So we've already checked your owner's manual for your vehicle and your car seat instructions, and we know that you have a top tether strap and you have the top tether anchor. So I'm going to go into the vehicle and do that installation.
All right, she's going to do the installation, and while Jill is doing that, I asked her earlier, what are the most common mistakes that parents make? And some of them are the straps being too loose, the actual seat is not installed properly, sometimes it jiggles, and sometimes the child is not facing in the right direction depending on their weight. So let's go back to Jill and find out what she's doing. Jill, can you tell us what you're doing?
Sure. So I've hooked your top tether strap to the anchor in the vehicle, and I'm tightening the top tether strap. Now I went under the head restraint of your vehicle, bringing it down. You've already installed your car seat using the latch straps here. So I'll check the installation, very nice and snug. And that's one of the most common errors, is that the installation is usually too loose. So you've done a nice job of already doing that part, that installation. I'll take your top tether strap and just tuck it in. So what we've done is improve the safety of the installation a little bit better. That will help to keep the head from going as far forward in the event of a crash. Other things in terms of the car seat, securing your child properly, making sure the harness is snug enough. If your child were in the car seat, we check to make sure the slots are above his shoulders because he is forward facing. And you've already told me that you kept your child rear facing as long as possible, which is great. American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that children stay rear facing as long as possible. And so you already did that, so that's great.
Yeah, I know a lot of parents at 1 year go, yay, we can face them forward, but actually just face them back as long as possible.
Yes, you're keeping your child as safe as possible by keeping them rear facing. Most parents go forward facing too soon. You're actually moving your child to a less safe position by going forward facing. The other thing is you have a 5-point harness, which is great. You want to keep your child in a 5-point harness as long as possible so that they are with the safest restraint.
And really quickly, Jill, I know a lot of parents would like more information on this, so where can they go to get their child safety seat checked?
That's a great question. There is a free community car seat checkup event this Saturday at the YPO Shopping Center in Central Oahu. It's from 10 to 1, and it's sponsored by Kapiolani Medical Center. If parents cannot get there, they can check kipchawaii.org. It's a website that will list other community events as well as community car seat fitting stations.
All right, very important information. Jill Tausaka, thank you so much for joining us. And I wanted to come to the rear of the car again to see what she did, because it certainly looks a lot different, definitely a lot safer for the child, my son, who's going to be sitting in this car seat later today. We'll be right back after the break, and if you'd like to see this interview again, you can go to KITV.com.